In this video, I'll talk about those 10 skincare habits I indulged myself in a few years back, and I'm eternally grateful. I cannot thank myself enough that I chose to start them and improvising them as I went along and keeping up with all of them through all these years. Hello guys, Namaste, welcome back to my channel. The first one is choosing product as per my skin type. I cannot emphasize enough as to why selecting appropriate products as per your skin type is important. If the product isn't right for your skin type, it won't be as effective, as beneficial. It could aggravate existing conditions and can also cause new ones. For the longest time ever, I didn't know that I have sensitive skin until I experienced severe acne while I was in my mid-20s. And with the help of a dermatologist back then, I started using products specifically meant for sensitive skin. My skin at that time had a reduced tolerance to any application of any kind of product, be it cosmetics, personal care, or any skincare products. By the way, sensitive skin is such a common skin type. In a survey, it was found 50% of women and 40% of men, they have reported of having sensitive skin. So I'm not alone. As I started using products meant for my sensitive skin, I saw an immense improvement in the way my skin looked and felt. The next thing is double cleansing, which means first using an oil-based cleanser or directly an oil, followed by foam-based or a non-foam-based cleanser. This is something I began only when I started to wear a lot of makeup, and by the end of the day, I wanted to remove all of it effectively. However, it doesn't mean that you should only do it if you're wearing makeup. Even sunscreens from the daytime can really stick to your skin and could be difficult to remove only using one kind of a cleanser. With the first oil-based step, what you're doing is simply breaking down any makeup, removing dirt and excess oils from the day, and clean your skin. The second foam-based cleanser or a non-foam-based cleanser should be something that's based on your skin type and should be able to address any skin issues you might have, like acne, dry skin, or like in my case, having a sensitive skin. And my first choice for cleansers are either they are meant for sensitive skin or they are really gentle. Third one is using a sunscreen. I didn't know its importance until I began to see visible changes in my skin tone and texture. Wearing a sunscreen is the best and the easiest way to protect your skin health and appearance at any age. It is the best anti-aging treatment that you can start right away. Outside of preventing severe skin concerns like skin cancer or sunburns, they do really help to prevent premature aging. For me, I try to limit my sun exposure, going under the harsh sun, going out during the peak hours when the sun rays are extremely harsh. Even if I have to, along with using sunscreen, I try to wear hats or caps and give myself some extra protection. I usually start my day after I brush and wash my face with just plain water. I apply the first application of sunscreen, and then as the day passes, after I bathe and getting finally ready for the day, I reapply it for the second time. Third application, however, will depend if I'm going out somewhere during the peak sun hours. I always use this inbuilt weather app on my phone to check what the UV index looks like. This tells me how badly should I be using sunscreen. The next is at-home chemical peels. These help with exfoliating your skin without any intense or harsh rubbing. They also moisturize the skin thereafter, depending on the kind of formulation you're using. These undeniably can be an excellent substitute for the regular physical scrubs, and these are more effective also. That's what I feel. Though you need to be careful while using these. Each one of these come with their own instructions on how to use, for how long to leave them on the skin. You shouldn't pair these with retinols or vitamin C, and using a thick occlusive moisturizer is a must after using them. Now, for my sensitive skin, I am surprised as to how this ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution, it works wonders. It doesn't cause me much burning or irritating sensation. It does slightly, but nothing major that my skin cannot handle. I have been using this once or twice a week for the past 3 years, and I feel it's really nice. It's an amazing product. Recently, I also tried the one from Kate Somerville. I got it as part of the Ipsy February bag. It was one of their power picks. As compared to the ordinary peel, it works much faster. I only need to leave it on for 2 minutes as against ordinary, which takes around 10 minutes to work. Also with Kate Somerville, I instantly feel its result. My skin appears more even toned and softer in just one use. But it is so pricey that once it gets over, I'm going back to my first love, the ordinary AHA BHA peel. Next is shaving, and I'm totally a fan of it. Now that I have been doing it for a few years, I think why I didn't start earlier. It is such a hack, a shortcut to a smooth glowing skin, and also it makes your makeup application so much like skin, because now your face is free of those small tiny hairs or peachy fuzz as they call it. In fact, it is one way to exfoliate your skin, getting rid of all the dead cells sitting on the topmost layer of stratum corneum. Since I started, I haven't looked back. I try to limit it to once every week, but sometimes I do it twice also. Few things I'm taking care of while shaving are always cleaning my razor before using it with any kind of gel. Normally I use an aloe vera gel. Doing so, I feel I'm less prone to accidental cuts and my skin afterwards doesn't feel irritated as much as it would after a dry razor. Do not use any actives right after in my skincare, as these can burn or irritate. I use them the day after. Ensuring to moisturize well after I shave, and for me, shaving is an absolute must. Next is pumice stone for body. I want to ask you, do you get problematic strawberry skin after shaving or waxing your body hair? I was getting the same until I started to use this small thing while I'm still in the shower. I found it so useful that I couldn't stop but to include it as part of my everyday personal care. So after applying a foaming soap, I go ahead with this little stone and scrub my arms and legs like so. It is a kind of daily exfoliation that not only helps get rid of dead skin, but also it helps to make my arms and legs a lot more glossier than they previously were. I do follow up with a body cream and a sunscreen. You should definitely try this. By the way, this is much like way better than your traditional body scrubs that you buy from your supermarkets. The next star here is dry brushing. This is another exfoliating technique along with added advantage of improving blood circulation and lymphatic drainage. I use this only on the days I haven't been able to use pumice stone. I use it only on the arms and the legs and later follow up with a moisturizer. This is something I prefer to do at night before I go to bed. The next we have here is targeted skincare, especially for your hands, feet, neck. They're all part of you, right? Part of your body. So it makes a lot of sense to pay some extra attention to them as well. These can be easily neglected or forgotten with many other important things that are happening in our lives, but these are equally visible just like our faces. And here are a few things that I started and I continue to follow them even today. Use creams, moisturizers every now and then, especially at night when I'm going to bed. For neck, I do use a comparatively thicker cream as the skin there is thinner and more prone to damage. Using body sunscreen on my neck, the back of my hands and also my feet. At times, I also use sheet mask meant for hands and feet. We are getting close. The next one is removing makeup before you go to bed. It is very important to take off your makeup, to wash your face, do your proper skincare before you go to bed, or else it can cause extensive damage to your skin. It can clog your pores, cause acne, your skin will appear dull and dry, and you are also at risk of getting an eye infection. Always, no matter how much you love to apply it and love to see yourself in makeup, always wash it off, get rid of it before bedtime. I usually wait for this time of the day when I get to clean my skin and indulge myself in the amazing products that make my skin feel amazing and make me feel like I'm finally home. The last one, but not the least, still very important, your eating habits and drinking lots of water. Following a healthy diet and drinking lots of water is not only going to help you with your skin issues, but it's also going to help you with your overall health. I personally ensure I'm eating fruits on an everyday basis. Also, my first meal of the day is usually a fruit smoothie, which fills me up and keeps me going. Also, I include salads in my meals. When it comes to drinking water, I do try to drink 7 to 8 glasses of water every day. I prefer to keep a water bottle filled and sip from it throughout the day. I feel it gets quite handy rather filling a glass of water every time. My one water bottle filled will have approximately 2 glasses of water or more, so I fill it up 3 to 4 times in a day. And those were all of these 10 skincare habits. I feel I should make it part 1 because I do a lot more things which I can put in as part 2, because if I put all of that in one video, it would be so long. But thanks for watching. If you're new here, you like my content, consider subscribing and hit that like button. And that was all for today's video. I'll see you all in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.